The man who briefly ran Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign could be even in more trouble tonight. Paul Manafort is already awaiting trial on serious criminal charges. Now he's being accused of trying to influence potential witnesses. This happens as lawmakers learn more about two of the biggest topics in Washington these days. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge has our report tonight.
The FBI's espionage chief, Bill Priestap, with direct knowledge of the Clinton email and Russia investigations, testified for the first time behind closed doors for House investigators.
How's it going in there?
It's like going to the dentist.
Priestap's former #2 FBI agent Peter Strzok was a central player in the Clinton email probe and later removed from the Russia case for anti-Trump bias. Based on testimony and documents, one Republican said Strzok appeared to be running the show.
Not only the text messages that we have, but the emails that have been produced to the Oversight and Judiciary Committees. And so while technically that may have been a Bill Priestap call, I think it was more Peter Strzok driven.
One committee Democrat said Priestap's testimony was straightforward, direct, adding he intervened once the extramarital affair between Strzok and FBI lawyer Lisa Page was known.
He was a supervisor, and so I think that he took the appropriate actions once he found out about the nature of the relationship.
Republicans want more information from Priestap about the alleged confidential human source that contacted Trump campaign aides. Priestap rarely traveled overseas, and lawmakers pressed him on a May 2016 trip to London and whether it was connected to the Russia probe that Strzok launched 2 months later.
Those would be confidential, and I can't really speak to those today.
Priestap, along with his former boss, FBI Director James Comey, and others, are the subject of the long-awaited Inspector General's report into the FBI's handling of the Clinton emails. With congressional committees in a holding pattern, waiting for the report to drop any day, on Twitter the president questioned, quote, "What is taking so long on crooked Hillary and slippery James Comey?" adding, quote, "Hope report is not being changed and made weaker." In a separate development, the special counsel alleged that former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort tried to tamper with potential witnesses to shape their testimony in the money laundering and tax fraud prosecution. In a statement, a spokesman said, quote, "Mr. Manafort is innocent, and nothing about this latest allegation changes our defense. We will do our talking in court." The special counsel believes Manafort violated bail conditions.
Paul Manafort ought to be jailed. Most likely, I think, should face serious criminal penalties for witness tampering.
And within the last few minutes, 6.5 hours of closed-door testimony has completed. One lawmaker described Bill Priestap, as extremely cooperative, adding that based on the latest information, so documents, testimony, and other records, it seems clear to them now that FBI agent Peter Strzok played a much greater role than previously known in the Clinton email and the Russia investigations, and they emphasized a greater role than what's indicated in those text messages. Brett.
Catherine Herridge live on Capitol Hill tonight. Catherine, thank you.